Welcome back, collectors. I decided to make one more video related to national banknotes. It's been a lot of fun putting this series together. I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope you've learned something. This video is really a little bit more than just nationals. This is showing you items you can collect in addition to currency that are related. So let's start with this note from the Reno National Bank, Reno, Nevada. Nevada is a pretty scarce state. The best I can determine, there are about 1,000 total notes left for the entire state. That's both large and small size notes. I'm still trying to narrow that number down, but it's somewhere in that vicinity. So 1,000 for an entire state is not a lot, and the great majority of these are from Reno. So this is probably the most affordable national banknote from Nevada. I paid $1,200 for this one in an auction. I'm told that's a pretty good price for this note. Now, what I want to talk about next is, while looking for a Nevada note, I ran across this piece, which is a picture of the Reno National Bank. Obviously late 20s, very early 30s. I thought this was cool. This kind of stuff can be picked up for, I don't know, a couple of $3, $5 maybe if it's really nice. It's just an unused postcard is all it is. But I thought it was kind of cool that it tied the bank to the note, a picture of the bank to the note. Sorry for the glare. It's very hard to get this stuff where it won't glare up on me. But I thought that's kind of cool. In a state like Nevada, as I said a moment ago, it's very difficult to collect the notes. So you have to get creative. I'm putting on the screen now a note from Elko, Nevada, of which there are only 27 large notes known. And this one sold for $3,600 last year. So not easy to acquire these, but you can acquire these. And this is a canceled check on the same bank, First National Bank of Elko. This kind of stuff, again, depending on where you get it, you can usually get a group of checks for, maybe $20. You can get 5 or 6 checks. So look for this kind of stuff if it interests you. I love this kind of stuff. $1,100. Somebody was pulling down some bucks in 1917, weren't they? He must have been a vendor or something. Apparently cashed it in Ogden, Utah. But if the notes are too expensive, look for this kind of stuff. Let's do one more. Here's a note from the First National Bank of Goldfield, Nevada. This is an extremely rare note. In fact, this is the only one known, and it's held in private hands. So I have no idea of the value of this note. It would depend on the people in the room. I would think the sky's the limit if this is the only one that is turned up. So not being able to afford that, but you might be able to afford this, which is, again, a canceled check on the First National Bank of Goldfield. Love the handwriting here. After doing a little research, I found out that this gentleman, J. Emmett Walsh, was a district attorney at one time in his life in the Goldfield area. He was also a judge for many years and is known as the first judge to sentence someone to the gas chamber. So this is another interesting piece of history. Something else I ran across in doing this, the same seller was selling this. So we'll talk about a coin here, or a token in this case, good for $1 in merchandise from the Employees Cooperative Association of Goldfield, Nevada. I asked the seller if he had any additional information about this. He said he did not. He didn't even know exactly when this was made, but again, very inexpensive, and I thought just a neat thing to own. Anyway, these are just some options, some things you run across as you're collecting nationals. You might also run across other types of memorabilia related to the bank or to cities close by that may or may not have had notes, or if they did, they were too expensive to buy the note. So just another fun aspect of collecting currency. So what do you think about this type of thing? Is this something that interests you or not? Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for stopping by.